fighting from the heights, the sun over my shoulder. I am staring down, laughing at my enemies. Behind these walls of wood and nails, I feel relatively safe. Stones thrown tend to ricochet, my plywood shield successfully repelling the many missiles meant for me. The shock and awe of my own armaments, empowered all the more by pull of gravity, my terror raining down like brimstone from this elevated deck. High in the branches of this mighty oak, I reign triumphant. And in the abridged version, the invading hordes are driven off, barbarians, thugs, and ne'er-do-wells, hellhounds to heel. You better run, I yell. Of course, there was this one little predicament, this small, inevitable glitch. Whenever my ammunition ran out, this treehouse stronghold would then become my prison. Enemies to lie in wait whenever I was called to dinner, whenever I needed to pee, whenever darkness put an end to it. 2. Oh, did you ever have a place where you can go, a place that was safe from the woes of the world? Oh, did you ever have a place where you can go safe from pain and tears? Have you ever wished for armor thick, rhino hide, bulletproof skin? Have you ever wished you weren't always getting picked on? Have you ever known a life without fear? 3. I am an old and weary soul, confused. It seems the battle never stops. The world is such a hostile place. My every nerve is all but shot. To this game of hate there is no end. Even in restless slumber, I dream of future battles, wars that I'd be giving anything to win. Winning would be nice. Have you ever tried to close your eyes to meditate on homicide, considering the consequence, the short drop, the needle, that long and sweet good night? Have you ever tried to close your eyes only to see your own self-destruction? I am tired of running, tired of hiding, tired of hating, tired of fighting, tired of dancing to someone else's mad, maniacal music. Once more ascending those rickety steps, promises hover like so much smoke in the air, just out of reach, just out of touch. Every ring hung, every rung hung on a wing of prayer. Have you ever built a treehouse, a treehouse, a treehouse? Have you ever built a treehouse, a fortress in the sky? 4. With every skirmish in my life, I have fought to stay the higher ground, longing for that small advantage, that ultimate upper hand. But what goes up, I am told, must come down. I should have known I'd need a better battle plan. All right. Then I wrote this a while back, and it was a poem originally. I get it down. It's called The Age of Innocence. Was I conceived in lust or love? Did I have a soul, or was I just flesh and blood? Did I carry the right DNA to be a chosen one? Not yet born, and the innocence is gone. Not yet born, and the innocence is gone. We come into this life 1,000 times a day, so helpless and so needy, it's how we all begin. It takes time to grow, and time to learn to love. There has to be an age of innocence. Am I going to have a mom and dad? So often my life's torn apart before it has begun. Will someone make me feel like I belong? Not yet free and the innocence is gone. Not yet free and the innocence is gone. We come into this life 1,000 times a day, so helpless and so needy, it's how we all begin. It takes time to grow and time to learn to love. There has to be an age of innocence. You think I don't know how bad life is? I watch the TV when you turn it on. I carry your fear and I hate what your anger does. Not yet 6 and the innocence is gone. Not yet 6 and the innocence is gone. I've learned to trust. Can't talk to strangers or walk the streets alone. Don't want to be a victim of my youth. Not yet 12 and the innocence is gone. Not yet 12 and the innocence is gone. You hold the power, don't you know it's true? You are my only hope, I give my life to you. Nobody said this was a perfect life. But God and nature speak and we must carry on. Will I know right from wrong when all is said and done? Hard to say when the innocence is gone. So hard to say when the innocence is gone. We come into this life 1,000 times a day. So helpless and so needy, it's how we all begin. It takes time to grow and time to learn to love. There has to be an age of innocence.
Margaret, okay, not to be sleazy, but I'm not wearing my standard boots, so they're in Asia that might be worth money, kind of like the vending machine we talked about. Thank you. Anyway, so it's kind of serendipitous. Again, congratulations on your 16 years. So this poem kind of relates to how I got these creds. These quote-unquote creds got me in trouble a lot. It's called Being UPT. Yeah, I grew up middle class. I still went to Valencia and Kilo Friends day camp like everyone else's ass. My grandparents made good contacts, as did my mom and dad. So what if I'm from the wrong side magazine? That doesn't make me bad. When all you spoiled bitches were picking on me, I absorbed all your tricks, learning them, evolving them, playing dirty, learning how to be a bigger prick. The more you kick a dog, the harder you'll eventually get bit. Kill them with kindness, my mom wisely said. If they play the fool, it's off of their head. Sure, in our late teens, early 20s, we all did drugs. But being UBT is being able to handle the thugs. Threaten to go to someone a block away if he doesn't offer you your money's worth. Goddamn committee. Because he knows he's not the only deal on earth, or even within the next 2 blocks. You're not stupid. What a shock. Boycotting works too if someone sells you a bunk-ass brew. The spoiled brat sent peeps like me to teach me that I always stow the shit in my snatch. It's 'cause they're pussies and have been given everything. Living uptown does not necessarily equal UBT or anything. Thank you. And now we have Runaway Train by Soul Asylum. Caught up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a blowtorch burning. I was a key that you slow turning. So tired I couldn't sleep. So many secrets I couldn't keep. I promised myself I wouldn't weep. Or promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep. There's no way out. This time I have really led myself astray. Runaway train never coming back. Roll away on one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. So I'm neither here nor there. Can you help me remember how to smile? So make it all seem worthwhile. How on earth did I get so jaded? Life's mystery seems so faded. I can go where no one else can go. I know and no one else can know. So I'm here just drowning in the rain. Let's take it for a runaway train. Running, cut and dry.
don't believe it. Runaway train never coming back. Runaway on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. So I'm neither here nor there. I dig it for a runaway train. Like a madman laughing at the rain. Oh, that's such little insane. It's just easier than dealing with the pain. Runaway train never coming back. Runaway on one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. So I'm neither here nor there. Runaway train never coming back. Runaway train tearing up the track. Runaway train roaring through my veins. Runaway, but it never seems the same. Always does.